How to change the Harley key fob battery. Let's talk about that. Let's get cracking. Recently when I was out riding, my revival is so intuitive, it let me know on the dash that the battery was getting low on my key fob, which I greatly appreciated. Which has caught me with my pants down in my lifetime a few times when the battery has crapped out unexpected. What you should do if your battery is a year or two old as it is right now, you should probably go ahead and replace it. And what I'm going to address here is a very short video on how to do that. And you basically have a slot right here in the side. And you can see where you can stick something in there, wedge it, and pry it, and this clamshell opens up. No, you don't have to take it off the key ring, as the clamshell will open up just fine on your key ring. Most people tend to reach for a great big old flat blade to pry this open, and it doesn't fit in there nicely, so I recommend not doing that because this is a kind of soft plastic. And if you use the flat blade, you're going to get some terrible burrs on it. And we'll talk about how to address that if already on your key fob. You can use a coin or possibly one of your house keys. The quarter, nickel, dime, all of it will work, but the one that fits the best is the American nickel. And you just stick it right there in that wedge. It fills the entire wedge perfectly. And you just twist it and pop it open. And you'll hear it pop when it opens up. And inside there is your battery. Now, the most common battery for most key fobs for cars and bikes is the CR2032, and that's what this particular one has. Now, if you're riding an Indian, Ducati, Moto Guzzi, Triumph, you may need a different battery, so check your owner's manual. So if you take a look here inside, there's kind of a slot here, which is located right here. Don't know if you can see that. And that slot allows you to get a very small screwdriver, possibly if you have long fingernails, to pry the battery out. And she pops right out. Now, I've bought replacement batteries, and you just pop it in like so. It seems like common sense. And then you take the clamshell and just close it back over until she snaps together. Now, I did develop some burrs on mine because the first time I opened this, it was super hard and stuck. So what I did was take a jeweler's file and just gently knock those burrs off on the plastic where the nickel dug into the plastic. So that kind of solved the problem there. Kind of a downer for me that you have to damage the shell of the key fob to get the darn thing open, but it is what it is. So we're good to go for another couple of years. Now, if you're doing this while you're out on one of your rides, you're going to go into panic mode, where do I find a new battery? And you'll go to your local grocery store or pharmacy is your best bet. That's the good news. They'll probably have the battery. The bad news is they're going to charge you $4 to $6 for that battery, which is highway robbery. I have a link down below where I bought mine on Amazon. These batteries ran me about 6 of them for $5.51, I want to say. So I have a couple of backups. Now, what I recommend is you get yourself a pair of scissors and you cut up that battery around the battery, leaving it in its plastic protective casing, and tape it to your bike somewhere, maybe on the inside one of the side panels. Get a piece of duct tape and just stick it right in there. And you have plan B in case you're out on the road and you need a quick fix for your key fob. Another good place for those of us that have gas nozzle covers like on the Harleys do, the thing opens up and you can tape it right to the inside of that dome. And there she sits waiting for you to use it on a later date. Or for your buddy, his or her key fob may have crapped out, and on the go you can hook them up for cheap. So you're going to spend 50 cents per battery on Amazon versus $4 to $6 from your local pharmacy. So I highly recommend that you buy a couple and put them on the shelf of whatever size yours is. Check your owner's manuals, get a couple of extra batteries, tape one to your bike. That's today's Kraken tool tip. I hope it helps out a few of you. Thank you for watching. And remember, folks, go riding because it's good for you. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.